Kool-Aid, trying not to waste my time. If you can have it. If you need it, you can make it all. If you want it, you can have it. Stay on. They gon' find you. Don't catch you sleep. I don't understand why you play me. Take me as I am, it's the same thing. We should be together. I don't understand why you play me. Take me as I am, it's the same thing. We should be together. Tell me anything when you know that I love you. Touching you, you how could you turn into demons? It will indeed. It will indeed be in 0.09. It will be in 0.09. Now I'll be in 0.09. I got 2 phones, one for the club, one for my home. Let's drop it off, make the cover a little bigger. And the right, make it sound a little something. See if this makes a difference. Probably won't. I can't keep doing. Now I'll be in 0.09. Well, the first iteration of like a mere one. Okay, let's what is this handshake? I think that's the blend says blend being weird. it's quite a subtle leg move anyway, actually, to be fair. So it doesn't really... Yeah, the right leg doesn't really move much. The right leg moves quite a bit in this one, so let's see. It's quite a subtle move. Let's see, let's check out, let's that wasn't correct. Bit of a shakiness. I'm not too sure where it's coming from. Yeah, the right one looks a bit more thing. Let's try the right, see if we can get it looking better. See if we can get it looking better. Oh, so the less frames you blend, the more of the actual animation you keep. Wow. Oh, I didn't realize that. Damn, I didn't even know that, but I know now. So this one now, the loop is a lot smoother. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. That's so much better. Even five. So in the last 5 frames is when it blends to the previous position. Yeah, that's fine because they're both on the wall. That's a lot smoother. Save that. Slow and steady, eh? Okay, let's do the IK for that now. So that's going to go. It's on the wall. Hey, Beast Life, both of you. So it's on the wall. It's on the wall. The left hand of it. So on the wall. On the wall. So on the wall here. And then at this point now, it's off the wall. So now we have no IK at this point here. So it's on the wall. It's on the wall. It's on the wall. On the wall. We have no IK. It's off the wall. Yeah, so on the wall, on the wall, on the wall. It's off the wall. Off the wall. Move his back a little bit. Now it's off the wall. Okay. So it's on the wall, it's on the wall. Then at this point, it's off the wall. Go. See how that's behaving. I think I might be setting the actor a bit too low. Because I'd like take it down a bit, but I don't think I need to. Because in here, it doesn't seem that far away from the hand. It's actually spot on. the trace isn't hitting at some points because I just need to make the trace capsule a bit bigger. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty spot on, to be honest. What? What in there? Hey, cold day. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Thank you, man. It's coming together along. We're getting the IK. We're getting it. Slow and steady wins the race. Thing is, if we have the hand actually rotated properly as well, it'll be better too. But because it's not rotated properly, it's a bit funky. You know, I'm gonna take it back to 70. And I'm just gonna make the capsule trace a little bit bigger for the hand IK trace. It's the life with kids, man. It's the life. This one's really good. The right, moving to the right is really good. That's really good. That's actually really good. Ignore the reaching stuff. Left, not so much. Maybe we'll need to take it down a bit. These are going to need actual specific values on the trace one. But for now, I'm just kind of getting it. I just want to make sure it has the right behavior. Okay, so basically, on the move left, I need to activate IK later. Basically. On the move left, I need to activate IK later. On the right hand. Because I need to, basically, it needs to be, I say that, right hand, I need to activate IK when it gets to, like, so I'm doing it at the very end basically when it's re-looped the animation. See, it stays quite high, like it does the big arching loop and it stays quite high. I might just need an even bigger trace. I don't want to make it too much bigger though. I mean, let's go 15 to see what the behavior's like. I feel like it's going to get some weird like impact point behavior. It's going to be goofy. Yeah, so you see now the impact point looks a bit suspect. It's moving across better, but the impact point is really suspect. It's because the hand trace is just a bit too big. worked best trace-wise when it was at 5, to be honest. That's when the trace worked the best. So I'm just gonna... I think if I rotate the hand correctly as well, you wouldn't really notice it, because it'll just be like a... Yeah, it's because the hands rotate. Whoa, okay. Not sure what went on there. It's having some problems where it's not hitting the trace continuously, which is annoying. But I think more distinct movements. The left hand of this is working immaculately. Okay. It seems like moving to the right and then let's do the right one, because this right one looks like it's going really well actually, so let's see this. Let's do the foot. It's the left foot. Want IK enabled. Then at around this is when we want to take it off. So on here, then around this mark, add another key. We want this to be 0. So we want to take it off. And then it doesn't come back on till there. So it's quite nice because you'll get a much nicer movement when it's a more distinct movement of the body part, so that IK doesn't have to be used a lot for a lot of the movement. So the more of the movement that you don't use IK, the more realistic the animation will be, which is really worth noting as we go onwards. So it's at this point here that we plant the foot. So probably like here, right before we plant, and then at this point here, another key. That's one. Begin plant. And then for the right foot, I need a new chair. My back is in pieces. Once we won. one's so much better. These move right animations are a lot better. So that trace is interesting. Do you know what the problem is? Let me tell you what the problem is. I'll tell you the problem is. Boom, 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 boom. This trace here is way too big. This should be like 5. And it's way too long. It should be like 20. Where are you going to? Where is this thing even going to? Oh, lovely. So I think this is a trace thing. Where is it going to? What it's doing is it's hitting that wall and then passing it up. Maybe this hand trace needs to be bigger. Nope. Okay, you know what? I think what if we just do a double 10? Just switch it from the hands. It's the good old sphere. We got to turn off IK. Okay, we're going to take a step back to the traces to make sure that you're picking the right spots all the time before we do IK. Yeah, already it's not. So moving left, it's already, you're getting loads of problems. So that is one way to find an edge. You probably need it a little bit bigger than that case. this is gonna be so wrong. Very wrong. Very wrong. Yeah, we need to do forward trace for sure. So we trace from the hands forward. And what we do, let's see. Trace from the hands forward. I need to go to the toilet. Alright, let me go to the toilet. I'll be back. 2 seconds. Okay, so let's do a couple different things. Let's test out. Let's see if we can get a better trace, because it seems that the IK is actually doing what it wants to do. What it should do. But we don't have the locations that are consistent enough. It's not always picking up a good location from the hand. So let's see if we can sort this out better. So numero uno. First thing we're gonna do, let us I'm tempted to do line traces rather than, because a sphere trace will pick up more, it has a bigger radius, but I'm tempted to do just a line trace. Oh, by the way, Rube, though, I don't know if I ever replied to it, but yeah, stamina and all these gameplay features will definitely be part of it. Yeah, I'm tempted to do a line trace. And then from the point it hits trace down, I do some checks on that trace down. But do a couple line traces. Because this sphere trace behaves really weird, and I don't like it. Because the impact points of the sphere trace are not like flat surfaces. Whereas you know this one will be like, boom. Whereas the impact points of the sphere trace are just, like if we look here, like, so that theoretically, that is already that is way too long. That should never be the offset. It should be like something like 20 or something. The forward offset should be something really small to it. Yeah, something like this, like a small region in which you can. Even 20 seems like too much. What about 10? You guys will get the final game. Any early access you buy, get the final game. Yeah, so if you buy early access, you'll get the final game. so see. Yeah, so see here, this is the so we've got that point, but it's not tracing down from that point, it's tracing prior. So I'm doing the location of the sphere, I need the impact point. Silly me. Silly me. Very stupid of me. There, that's what was the problem. Right hand does it really well. Oh yeah, because I'm doing it. Yeah, no, the location is still linked up. It needs to be impact point linked into this. Wait, no. Where's location tied to still? Where's the end? The end is still going to the location. The end needs to be the impact point. Yeah, location shouldn't be tied to anything at all. It should be impact point. That was what, if I use location on a sphere trace, it's the location of the sphere, not the location of the hit. That's what we should know. So now look, much better. Oh no, I didn't mean to escape. I might need to do a bit of a longer trace. A bit more of like a long one, because the movement is very. But as you can see, that's a lot better. That red isn't hitting. I don't know what it is, but it's having. It's because this trace is too big. Something like 5. Let's just make this a little bit longer because it seems to be pulling out. So make this like 20. Now we're getting somewhere, people. So now hopefully it picks up more. I am using Unreal Engine 5. So nice. Now we get the new ledge location. This moves. So this is the problem. A problem we're gonna have is this. Because if now it moves, you see how it picks up the wall as it moves across? That's a problem. But then it comes back and then it comes back and hits that point. But that's actually fine because IK won't be enabled at that point there. But we can even get that because by making this ledge just come out more. And then so there. So now it shouldn't pick up. There you go, now it picks up there, nice. Doesn't pick up anything, then it picks up that ledge there. Okay. Now if let's turn back on IK. See what happens. that sliding is because the animation isn't perfectly looped. That's what we need to. So it's because the move left animation I have. You see here, I now say you need to be at the wall, but then IK gets triggered, it traces and it hits it, and then it goes from there. So that's what's causing that shift. Okay, so it's, let's just start with just debugging. So what's causing that shift is it goes, it doesn't pick up anything. I tap down and then it immediately picks up something because I'm tracing the bone location. Because the IK then pulls it from wherever it is to the new location. I see. But the previous IK location is at that point there. I think what we should do is basically, if it doesn't hit anything, because I got in here, if it doesn't hit, set the IK location to 0, 0, or like, so basically in my event graph when I do it, I don't, if this is all gonna go to code by the way, but basically if it doesn't hit, I don't set the new IK location, so it's the previous one. So what I need to do is, regardless of what you do, you're always going to get an IK location, but the IK location is either going to be the current bone location or the it's either going to be the current bone location or it's going to be the so it's going to be the current bone location, or so if it has hit, it's going to be the location of the impact point. If it hasn't hit, we just want to get the this location here. This is so messy. I'm gonna redo this, but yeah, let me just get the bone location, the same bone location, so it always has it. Let me get rid of this. Oh yeah, see, so that's why I'm doing to this. So hold on. Let's see how this will behave really quickly on the left hand. We need a better move left animation. The move left animation is terrible. But yeah, I like the idea of get rid of this big branch there. move left animation, I just don't think it's very good compared. I don't feel like you get this. It's the same level of the movement isn't as much, so the thing isn't as good. I'll get a different move. I'm gonna get a different move left. No, actually, that can't be right. It needs to. We all need this because we only want to set a new one if it's hit. Actually. Actually, no. We'll keep it as the current bone location so that we just don't ever get it to 0, 0. But we only set a new one if that has hit. Otherwise, we want to keep it as the previous location. We do actually want to do that. Yeah, otherwise we want to keep this as the previous location for IK, if IK is enabled. Because that's what's giving it this. Yeah, there you go. Now the reach is better, so it doesn't step off the wall. So now, like there, the IK is still going to put it to that point because it's going to be like miss. Oh crap, I've missed. So if you see here, it's going to be like, oh no, I've missed. I need to go back to the old previous point because I'm enabling IK. And then I go into the reach. Yeah, this left is terrible. This right is a lot better. Still can fix some of that foot sliding. But it's a lot better. That left hand is fantastic. Right hand is a little bit of a slow thing. We got to also do the rotation, so yeah. So that's a whole other thing as well. But okay. Right. I mean, currently, actually, I have everything rotated when here it's like 45. If I do 0 on all these, it's just the hand's just gonna be up. It wouldn't look right. I mean, let's not even do 45. Let's do like 30. So it's more like that rather than like this. There's a little bit of like a shake when we first start. So this right hand, I really want to know why it's shaking. It seems because the hit keeps moving. Yeah, the hit location of the thing keeps moving. I'm really curious as to why it's doing that. Very weird behavior. Let's do the reach. Let's do the reach stuff. Let's have the rest of them doing IK as well. Let's go to those 45. Just for now. I mean, obviously we have to do IK bone settings and stuff as well, so it might impact this too. But yeah. Okay. We've got I think there's some stuff going on in these traces that we have to sort out. These animations too. There's a lot of like little individual parts that all like each one has a little error that's contributing to the overall error. If you take away those little ones, it's all work perfectly. But yeah, let's do another animation. Let's go to That's much better. This one. This one is much better. Cool. No, it's still a boom in this. Oh, I was doing the wrong animation. Oh, what's wrong with me? What is this about? No. Damn, messed that up. Oh, chicken dinner. What do I have to do now? Okay, minus 90. That is a beautiful loop. Look how beautiful that loop is. A much better loop, yeah. That's like the perfect loop. Oh, I messed up, yo. I might have to redo the animation or retarget and stuff. Lovely, Lee. Oh, I got all these and I'd like it. Lovely. To be fair, some of them they're on the whole time. It's literally one curve that's not on. And to be fair, one of them I'm just gonna do no IK on it. So. This is pretty tedious, I can't lie. So, right hand is always on it. IK is always enabled, please. What are you on about? Come on here. Why is this curve being? Why are you being like this? Zero. What are we being silly for? Left foot and right foot need to be on the wall at all times, please. Thank you very much. Add key. Times 0. Value 1. Save you. Why are you doing this? Tell me. Why are you doing this to me today? Left hand. No, let's come back to you. Right hand, left. Right foot. Add key. Move you about so the graph picks you up. Value 0. Value 1. Still doesn't pick you up. Lovely. 0. There you go. Now left hand. So 0. You're going to be 1. And then oh, it's the right hand. It's not my day today. So right hand is 0, you're going to be 1. At this point here, you're going to be 0. Yeah, the hand's already a bit off the wall. So that. So that's the reach right. Let's check it out, see what it does. See if it does what I wanted to do. See that swing back? No. It's because it's pulling it back up here. I need to basically start triggering IK on the pullback. See, this is what you learn as you go. So once it starts pulling back, so once we start coming back, we need to start blending into IK, which is actually gonna, that people, that is what the difference is gonna be with the hands as well. we don't trigger IK as the foot is being placed. We trigger it as the leg is moving towards the point at which we want it towards the wall. When it's moving away, we want it disabled. So from the point that it starts to move away to the point that it's completely away, that is the blend of IK. So we want to be at 0% IK when it's away from the wall, and 1%. So yeah. And so at this point now, the hand is on the wall, and at this point we want to start now. Okay, now start going back towards the wall, so that here you're at the wall. Here, okay, start coming away from the wall, so that here you're reaching away from the wall. So that's how we have to think of it. Like the IK is the end point in that positional like animation. So we need to go through the hands again. We need to do it differently. It's still too, and I think that's because of the blend in the IK alphas, but here we need to be by the wall, basically. Here, okay, start going towards the wall, going towards the wall, going towards the wall. We want to be at the wall here. There seems to be just too much of a blend. Yeah, I mean, you almost don't want any blend if you're doing the curve, really. You know? For a movement like this. But three's fast. Let's go like 5. How does that behave? I'm worried about them. See, finding this balance, but I gotta do the IK curves again for the other one. I think we just need to, it needs to be at 1 sooner. It needs to be at this wall. We want it to be here. Because we got to account for the blend. So here, we need to basically be at the wall. That's when we're at the wall, height-wise, at least. Better. Definitely better. Much better, to be fair. Still a little bit slow. It's just because the only thing I don't like what I'm doing now, and I think I'm gonna change it, is I don't like what I'm doing now because I don't like what I'm doing now. This curve should be the blend. We shouldn't have a blend on there. This curve should dictate how the IK moves, not an additional inter. Because then there's a discontinuity between the animation and the blend. Yeah, then there's literally a massive discontinuity between the animation and the blend, so which you don't want. So you see what I mean? So like there now, there's no discontinuity between the animation and the blend because there is no blend, basically. So it's perfect. Like as it moves back, I'm telling it, okay, pull. So you need to be at that point, specifically at that point in time. So that is I mean, if we go in, let's zoom in. But then now you have the problem is because there's no blend, that location keeps on changing, basically. But we can do some checks to basically just only switch it if the location is a meaningful change, so it stops doing that shake. But yeah, do you see now? Because what I had before was, I'd say on the graph and the animation directly linked to the animation, like when I want the hand to be on the wall and off it, basically. But then because I had an additional blend, it meant that I was moving, then it was saying be off the wall, so no IK. But then I said I want you to be on the wall at this point, but I'm also going to blend those interp values for extra smoothness, so it's going to go like this rather than being like this. So you can't, like, yeah, there was a massive discontinuity between the animation IK alpha and the actual character IK alpha. So for all of these, we shouldn't have any blend here, really. We shouldn't have any blend. But obviously, like, I use a blend because to stop that snapping, to stop that that snap, because the animation is so far. See, this is the tough part. So like, I use the blend to stop that snap because the location of the character capsule in the animation, because they're different ones in different like ledges and heights and stuff, the actual character capsule is going to be positioned way off. So I use the blend to like slow it in to that point, so you don't see the snap as much. So for something like this, where the character capsule stays still, you don't need a blend. But when the character capsule is moving, you'll need a blend. I think it's just a balance. It's tough, it's not, it's trying to find that. I think as well, let me just say, I think as well I need to, the move right and left, I need to do better curves. No, you can't, there's too much of a discrepancy. Way too much of a discontinuity. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to these hands. So right hand. So at this point, it should be on the wall. And then we're going away slowly. And then we say here, I want absolutely no IK. Because these curves basically need to simulate the movement the hand is doing. So it's like, because this point is here, I need to be like this. So at this point, when I'm furthest away, I need no IK. Just like here, no IK. And then no IK, no IK. Then once I start to move towards the wall again, I need to start now doing IK slowly. Then at this point here, I'm on the wall, I need IK again. Let's see. It's better. It's better for sure. Ignore moving right. Still a bit quick, but it's better. I think it just needs to be away from the wall sooner, so I start moving away from the wall there. And then So now I'll be at the normal point in the animation, and then here in the animation I'm starting to move back towards the wall. Probably should look at it like this. But to be fair, it's not actually, I thought it was a bigger movement. It's not a very big movement. It's a very little, like, so it actually wasn't too bad. And then now I'm starting to move back towards the wall. So really, I mean, at this point here, I should be on the wall. And I'm starting to move back around here. Is when I'm starting to move to the new location of the wall. There we go. I don't know if you guys saw that. But it's like, it's how you would climb, really. You need a more of a forceful movement because it's quicker. Yeah, that makes a lot more work. It makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that's cool. That's right. And then we can obviously smooth out this curve a bit, so it's not such a harsh transition. Like that. So it's sort of. But yeah, the moving to the points. I'm gonna really curve smooth. Just keep it like this for now. It's linear. It's not good. Linear is never good. We'll sort that out in a bit. Yeah, the changing of points is the one thing that's causing probably the biggest issue. But so that's why the hand is doing that shake. But yeah, in terms of actually moving to the point, it's a lot. Yeah, it's like actually correct. And like this will be perfect. Yeah, that's absolutely spot on. Like that's literally exactly spot on. It comes off the wall, reaches, and then comes back to the wall. Like that's spot on. So we can't have those things. But we're learning as we go. So we just can't have these because there's like I said, there's a discontinuity between that and this curve. We either have one or the other, can't have both. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, we either have a true and false and then do it like this, or we have a curve. Basically, those are the two ways we can do it. And this curve just needs to be softer. I think it needs to be like a. I don't think it's gonna behave right, to be honest, but it's just. Yeah, let's just have the line for now. We'll have to come back to this. Made this curve better somehow. We'll come back to it. don't like the whole negative. It's negative thingy. It's not nice. But yeah. Okay, so that's better. So that's literally so you see there, that is spot on. I'm moving this away so I can then. So you see there, that is absolutely spot on. The rotation of hands up, and then yeah, there's a shake there, but I think we'll sort that out with a trace, just so we know whether or not we change the point, if it's like enough distance from there. Okay, let's see if we can do that now. So basically, say if this collides with something, it's here, but we also need to say if so you see here we have the current location, which is the current like IK location, and I want to say basically if the I'm gonna do this. Oh no, I do. Oh, this is a foot trace. Have I been interpolating the foot trace? Move key. Hold on, let me just make sure it's working how it was just a second. Because the foot trace is off 100%, so I've been interpreting the foot trace, which is wrong. Or is my mistake not interpreting this? Has that been my mistake? Not interpreting the new location it needs to go to, so that if there is a bounce between the two, there is no shake. No, yeah, because it slides. It's not gonna. So what I think we need to do, we do have the current location here. This is so messy, sorry. I'm not too bothered by it though. Let's just say like the distance between these two vectors is greater and the distance between, so if it hits and the distance between the hit vector and the previous vector is greater than like, I don't know, like 5 or something, so we'll change that. So and that's just the Euclidean distance, like straight vector distance between the 2 points. Yeah, I'm just curious to see, like, I didn't link anything up, did I? I was just gonna do. No shaking. So much better. Like just focus mainly on the right hand. The right hand is what we've done all the stuff for. So just focus. Not idling, of course. Yeah, just focus on his right hand. Now there's no shake because the distance between the previous point and new point isn't. There is a shake when we're moving. Now left, I'm not really bothered about that. I'm bothered about when we're moving right if there's a shake. There's a little shake coming into it. I think that might be the, but I feel like that's the that's pretty perfect. Let's go back over here to this. So there's a shake when moving right. Maybe 5's too small. Let's say like 10 or something. I don't even know. The only pop is from the animation, like snapping to the point, because obviously we have a straight line with the inside. It needs to be more gradual, which again is like, how are we gonna? I don't mind a snap as long as it's. The left hand looks really good, but yeah, we can't have the discontinuity we're having two separate blends doesn't work for me at least. Let me do all the reaching. Let me do all the reach. We'll come back to this. Let's do all the reach and have that working well with the blend. What reach have I done? Reach 90, isn't it? Yeah, let's do all the reaching, have that working really well with the blend. And then we'll move on to the movement again. So that the movement is perfection. We're not stopping today until the movement is perfection. So here we are. So here. So let's add the curve. So let's add the first curve, which is just going to be the right hand, which is what our reach is going to be. So right hand IK curve. So let's go into it. So here we see. So at this point in time, we want IK active. So at 0, we want the value to be 1. Go away with beats. I'm trying to eat healthy. So we want at 0, we want the value to be 1. Now at this point we want to start blending away. So we need, so here we're 0 0 0 0. Now we want to start blending away from around here. Once we start moving away, which is here, when we start moving away. We want to start blending away. So we'll blend away, blend away, blend away, blend away, blend away. At this point here, when we're reaching out, that's really when we want absolutely no IK active whatsoever. Now we're in a completely free range of movement that should be dictated purely by the animation. So like here, so at this point here, we're at our end point, which is like furthest away from, well, really furthest away is there. So yeah, here though we want no IK so that the hand can behave how it would be in the animation. And then so we're moving, this curve is a move away from IK. So the wall's here, move away. Now at this point we don't care where the wall is. So then move, 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 move. And then what point do we start coming back? Okay. So from here, we add a key again. So from this point, we start coming back towards the wall, so that here, at this point now, we're now on the wall again. And this value's going to be 1. So we got IK back active. So here now we're moving back towards the wall, we're back on the IK. Okay. All our other things will remain on the wall. So. Okay, so that's our reach 45. Let's do our reach 135 quick. Okay, so right hand again. So at this point, 0, we want to be on the wall. We want a point of 1. So IK is active, blah, 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 you know the gist. Now we start moving away from this point here. So add a key then. Again, IK is active. Now we start moving away. So at this point, I'm going to try a couple different things. I'm going to try when we're completely away from the wall. So then we want no IK whatsoever. So this will be our blend away. So if our point's here, our arm is like moving away, we're moving to it slowly, so that we're now here with no IK at that point. So the longer in which you do your line here, the more gradual the process will be. Which I think that's what we need to do for all the animations, and that is how we'll get the smoother transition in and out. Even for the move right, we need this line or this curve to be nice and long, so that the IK is more gradual, and we don't then rely on having an insert or some kind of spring insert in the animation graph, which makes that discontinuity. So here we're reaching. Now I'm pulling back. Add key. Now I'm pulling back, I'm pulling back. And then here, I want to be at the wall. I want IK fully active. So we're saying here, okay, now I'm away. At this point I want no IK on, so we'll blend out from there. Nice long blend. Stay in there, no IK. Now we're coming back, blend back to from that point there. Is there an estimate date? Not yet. Hopefully not too long. Hopefully not too long if I can hurry myself up and we can smash some stuff out. Okay, so that should be the whole right side really done in terms of reaching. So let's check this out. Went into a hang. So you see there, so the reach 45, spot on. This reach in between, there's a discrepancy. Oh, it's doing a double reach. That's why, it's like reaching twice. There's a bit of a pop in the blend animation for the 1 through 5. And that seems to be the blend between the animations, because we don't have the coverage. So that's that blend between I want to reach at this angle, I want to reach at this angle, and I want to reach at this angle. You see that? That's the weird blend. It's like, what angle am I reaching at? Up is fine. There, it's a little weird. If I do 45 directly, spot on. If I go between 45 and 90, there's a weird. Well, this is more towards 90, so there's less of discrepancy. 90, that's going to be spot on. Minus 135, that's going to be spot on as well. There's a weird snap, which, like here, that's going to be probably, get the weird little shoulder movement. Okay, I mean, the IK is working. I think that's an animation problem. I think we need more. Yeah, I just think we need more range. The animations probably need to be more similar. Hey Norma, how you doing? What I can also do, and I probably haven't done, is have any kind of blend. Hey Annie, how are you? How is everyone today? It's fine day. See, I have no smooth, so it just moves directly between. So Oh, it's because of the length of the different animations. So in here, because it's blending the ones together. Yeah, but I've got too much to do. I've got too much to do. Man, I haven't had a weekend. God knows how long. So basically, this little gap here, that's what causes problems. Because all the animations need to be the exact same length. Man, you need an animator. Like, you really do. Like, we're gonna have to do another mocap session. Because that is wrong. That's wrong. I need an animation for that gap. I want to get the I really want to get the all of the animations have to blended, so that I can at least we can show off some nice animation isn't as smooth as that pop at the end. It doesn't loop smoothly. boy, who are you? Okay. Okay. The logic's actually in place. The logic, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do. I just the animations. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna set this up now. I'm gonna finish this off. This blend space, this IK for the rest of them. Although the animations are gonna still be janky, I need to go through the mocap again and get new animations. And I need to do a mocap session with Drew again. And thing is, it's I think what's most difficult is, so like when they're doing the mocap, because I'm working on that animation, like I can see how it needs to look in from a game sense, if that makes sense. Like what would look good in a game, like, and like I need to be able to, like, because it's difficult, because I might go down to do it with them, because I'll be able to see, like, visualize like how it's gonna blend, like the timing of everything and stuff, rather than because but that's so difficult to just expect someone's able to see this blend, like to know what I'm looking for when I say I need this like 111 value, to like know you need to do the same length of animation every time. Like really you can't expect that. You need to trim it to all the same length. Okay, that is fine. Let's do the rest of the build space. We could have some janky in betweens. That's just a coverage problem. And worst case scenario, I clamp some values so that they only pick one of them. If it's thingy, it picks 90. If it's 80, 70, it picks this. Or we just max round to like a specific integer, and so it picks the animation in there. That's worst case scenario. So it's not a problem right now. I've got bigger problems. So let's move on to the negatives and set up the curves. Is this the first game you've developed? This is the first game I've worked on. This is numero uno. This sort of like quite a small studio, so it's good though. It's a lot of responsibility, a lot of work, but it's how you grow and how you get better, isn't it? The more you have to do without someone else telling you how it's done, the better you get. So you're learning a lot of things that I didn't think I'd be learning. So there you go. How you doing, man? Hope the game's coming along good. I hope. Yeah, man, it's coming along well. I'm trying to do the climate system for 0.09. So yeah, do rock climbing games exist? This isn't a rock climbing game, and although no, weirdly enough, no rock climbing games existed. That isn't something that people should think about. But this game will be better than that. The climbing system in this game will be like that of rock climbing game. So just buy this game instead. Okay, yeah, I need to set the curves for this. So again, for those that didn't explain my 2-hour lecture on curves, let's go through it. So the left hand is the one moving at this point in time. So at 0, we want to add a new curve. Times 0, I want the value to be 1, meaning we want IK enabled at this point in time. So we scroll across. At this point, we start to come away from the wall. Ooh, you see that little mouse button? That's going to make this so much quicker. And then at this point, when we're furthest in our reach, once we've reached, like at this point, once we're reaching, we want IK to be 0. And as we come back, now we're coming back towards the wall. Pop another point. then at this point we want to be on the wall again. So. And then yeah, just add the color curves. So. Lovely job, that's one down. Minus 90, no? Wish you could add multiple curves. Just like shift enter to add all these curves. Instead I had to do this one by one. I need to create a tool for this. Because this is a very consuming way of doing it. No, it's just me. So no, it's not just me. Currently, that's pretty much full time on it. Is one other guy, Dado, the lead guy, head guy, Grand Fromage, yeah, me and him are pretty much full time on this. Well, I'm full time on it as well as doing uni, but pretty much full time on this. And then there's a lot of other people as well that work on the game as and when they have time. Guns, a guy called Ben, Matt, Raj, and then also loads of involvement, and also pretty much full time on it is especially Drew and Jasmina for that, who's Drew's girlfriend, just some guys from Stora, who are super involved all the time. So Jasmina's also full time on it in terms of managing it and everything like that. But in terms of dev, full time it's just me and Dad at the moment. But yeah, and then yeah, loads of other programmers that do bits and pieces when they can, but obviously because we're still in the funding stages and getting all that sorted, it's difficult to play like, oh, all of you drop your jobs. Dano can because it's his studio, and I can because I'm at uni, so I can work on it full time. My degree isn't thanking me, but yeah, so it's been tough in that sense, but yeah, we've had people here and there throughout the process making some awesome stuff, especially in the map. A guy called Nathan made the National Theatre model. Yeah, some bits and pieces, but once the whole team's together, things are going to start flying. So excited for that. Exciting times. Definitely some exciting times. I think this game should have VR support because you get a realistic sense of height. Yeah, I tell you what, VR games are interesting because I've actually done a bit of dev in VR. My third year project was a VR simulation, and it's there's a balance. Like VR's fun, but there's a balance. Like you'd think, oh yeah, like if I would play a VR console over any other console, you wouldn't. You actually wouldn't, because there's something about playing the gamepad that's like, although VR is super immersive, it's like the effort of doing all those moves. Do you know what I mean? Like to realistically jump between buildings requires you to do so much more than just press a button. So because of that, it's a lot less relaxing. Those games, they're a lot more intensive. They require a lot like physical movement, and it's good if you're looking for pure immersion. But if you're looking for fun, just enjoy your time, which a lot of players are, it might not be the best thing, but they are cool. And as they get more lightweight, more realistic, and graphics improve, and more hardware gets streamed to the cloud, that might change. So VR is a very interesting tool. Very, very interesting indeed. Indubitably. So, left hand here. Starts in the wall, Now we start moving away. At this point, we want to be IK free. Free from the struggles of constraints of IK. I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure about deployment wise, but I presume, well, different consoles. I presume. Don't know. We shall see. Some cool things coming up in regards to console stuff. So we'll keep you guys updated as and when we find out more. But keep your eyes tuned. You never know. Some stuff's cooking. Don't worry about that. Some stuff is cooking. Looking good. Do you think you could put a percentage of how much is done so far? It looks amazing so far. How much is done so far? Dare I say? Not even like 5%. But this is what I mean, like so when 0.09 releases, I think we'll be about 5% there, if that. And yeah, if that. Then we'll have a bare bones of what we kind of want to be doing, but nothing will be finalized. So yeah, the percentages will grow exponentially as you do more, because then that will unlock more things. Yeah, not even 5. But yeah, it's exciting because, I mean, for not even 5%, it doesn't look too terrible. So imagine at 100%. What have I just done? Oh, I just finished this one. Okay. And then we go. What's everyone been up to this weekend then? What's everyone done with the weekend? I've literally sat in front of a computer. But I've upgraded my computer. And now I have a 3060. So now I can stream. So basically, if you guys don't know, like a week ago, I would have been streaming, but you guys would have been seeing this view. So yeah, thankfully. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, keep doing. Yeah, keep eyes on it, man. Yeah, honestly, there's so much still to do. Like when we discuss like where we are and what we still want to do, it's like damn, there's so much more. But it's like, it's gonna be so cool. It really is. So I mean, currently we're running an early access, so that anyone who buys, basically you buy the game now, but like you buy an early access and that's access to the Discord community, and we're doing a load of like incremental releases. So 0.09, which is coming out very soon, next week or two. You get access to that and all the further 99 releases to the final game, and then when the game comes out, you get the final game. Just to be part of the process, really, so you can see exactly how we're progressing systems and have you say. Other than that, we're just on Instagram, TikTok. Nothing crazy so far. Nothing pushed too far. I mean, all the marketing so far has been done mainly by. So I started off. I was posting on our YouTube and our Instagram, and then Jasmina took over, who is a wizard at this thing. Knows everything she's doing. She's awesome. She took over, and since then it's been uphill. Almost 10K on Instagram. So yeah, just keep on pushing in that regard. Yeah. crossed. Being a GTA 5 fan, yeah, there's a balance. You don't want a game to take forever. Like the same as we don't want to be making this game for 5 years, but you also want to not rush it. There's a fine balance. So one thing I'm seeing here is the IK needs to be turned off sooner, because that is causing a weird. So once the arm, rather than when the arm is at its extension point, it needs to be once the arm starts pulling away. That's when we need to turn off the IK. That's really smooth though, that transition. So that -135 is like the biggest problem so far, which is what I've just done. So let's see. So the coming out of IK can be a lot quicker as well, by the way, than going back in. Yeah, obviously, you're definitely using Stora will definitely be a marketing strategy for sure. But yeah, again, there's one of the people, Jasmina, she knows all about that. She's a wizard when it comes to that kind of things. I was involved initially in the social media side, but as of recently, I've just been focusing on the focusing on the gameplay and that stuff. So. It's like a weird little shoulder roll. What's going on there? What is up with that shoulder roll? I might just snap the AK. Let's make it super snappy. Let me see 135. When do I turn on? Oh, it's actually really slow. Wow, okay. So I turn on the IK once it's reached the bottom. Interesting. So this is way too quick apparently. I don't know what that shoulder roll's about. It doesn't do it in this. No, it does. Intéressant. Très intéressant. I'm just experimenting at this point in time. trick list. So we've redone how we do the jumps basically. Yeah, so if you see here, it's way too much of a slope there. So that's probably what's causing. Double cap bars also, no, we haven't got that in yet. There's still a lot to do, but so basically 0.09 our aim is just to really refine the existing moves and things we had, so that for that's much better. I also need to remember one thing. I have no bone constraints on this IK whatsoever, so a lot of didn't think about that at all. There is currently 0 bone constraints on this entire IK rig, so this is completely the default. So changes to like how it's reaching, how bones are behaving can actually be limited. So I can stop the clavicle from rotating and things like that, so I'd get less weird animations really, basically. These ones are much smoother. I don't have as much of a blend problem. Whereas here, there's a blend problem. So here there's a blend problem. Like sort of does 2 reaches. And I anticipate that's because of the length of the animation. So let's see here. Reach and come back. And here, reach and you come back. Here, reach and you come back. That's what's on. This has no IK on it either. This. So I'm using a different idol. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. What idol am I using? I don't even know. Oh, I was using the wrong idol. God damn. God damn. Perfect. What are the consequences for bailing in the game? So this is a whole discussion. Yeah, we discussed this a lot about how bailing should impact it. I think it should be less consequences for bailing. Right. If you bail hard, there'll be different types. Like if it's a bad bail, like how it's skate, you fall off your board mid-air and you're falling. Like you can fall basically, but if you reach a certain speed, ragdoll, boom, straight off, no discussions. Yeah, 100%. There will be 100%. That's still a big discussion to be had, but yeah, we've got some ideas penned down. Some cool ideas too, to be fair, sure. I need to make a tool to basically. What I'm going to do is select a bunch of animation and it's going to auto add these curves in for me, and auto do all the steps. So that's the best. Well, it's going to add in the curves for me automatically, so I can what's it called? Don't have to click through all the time. Save me some time. Whew, Jesus. But this one's cool because everything stays on the wall. So there will 100 million trillion% be multiplayer. This game, I don't think you can release this game without multiplayer. 1,000,000%. I think that's the single most important thing to this game. A really fun multiplayer. Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm just putting the rest as a lie. A really good like locomotion and movement system is key. But yeah, multiplayer is pivotal. You won't function without it. You gotta have it. Gotta have it. If you don't have it, then you're screwed. But yeah, we will have it for sure. Yeah, like injury, all these things, they'll all be, these are all super like gameplay features that will like definitely make up the whole thing. Yeah, different clothes, different styles, like all that. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, nothing like unbelievable. I don't anticipate anything like unbelievably crazy. Like you can change the thing on their face and things like that. But clothes, items, all that stuff. You definitely want to make everyone look individual because if you don't, it becomes repetitive. No? Yeah, no, every player's got to look different. Really, that's what you want. Okay, so we need to drop the character down the hose. Which I also think is playing into a lot of the problems we're having. I think. Yeah, so it needs to be a lot lower. I feel like 10 lower, 10, 20, 30 lower even. But again, like this is one thing I'm forgetting is that I haven't actually configured the IK rig. Like I still need to configure the whole rig, like bone settings so that things rotate right. It all needs to be configured so it moves properly. And then at that point too, I also need to configure the character capture mover, which is what I'm doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to basically be how the capture moves relative to the animations. Because at the moment I've just got it set to like specific values with like intet time. That's all wrong. So. And like I'm adding like a constant Z, so that's completely wrong. Yeah, story mode, 100%. Yeah, Easter eggs. Yeah, Easter eggs, story mode. All those were definitely there. I love the odd Easter egg, to be honest. Personally, for me at least, I can't get enough of it. So I love doing it. I love setting them. Love them. They are awesome. They are awesome. Ignore this is really bad programming. Blueprint scripting. It's debug easy, isn't it? Oh, we need to bring it closer too. Okay, that's better. Much better. Now. So you see, he's too close. So he's too close to the wall. So what has happened is we've got some weird collision stuff because the animation moves forward. Problemo from us. Problemo uno momento. That's getting a hit, which is not right. That is not right. Yeah. What? Yeah, no. Escape rooms, water challenges, they should all be in the game. Water challenge for sure, immediately. Escape room, maybe that's a DLC or something. Ignore this, like, I'm not even working on this, really. Yeah, this is what I was working on. Pretty cool. Yeah, gameplay items, clothing items. Although I don't agree in pay to win, so that shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, they've got to be reward for completing stuff. Yeah, no, 100%. But I also don't believe in pay to win. Basically, so there's a balance between the two. It's too slow. It's way too slow. This is too slow. Which is what I was baffled about because like I turn off IK there. goodness, I'm so stupid. I'm such an idiot. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. Do you know why I'm stupid, people? Let me tell you why I'm stupid. I'm stupid because I still have... I was like, it's too slow. It's not working. It's too slow. Of course it's too slow because I've still got an interp on the left hand. I'm an idiot. El stupido. Pop. There we go. It's no longer stupid slow. Nah, it's just the general crappiness of the animation. So these animations are more closer in length. So because they're more closer in length, we don't, like this one has the 135, the length of it. The hand movement is really good, but the animation actually does a pop, so ignore that. Let me see this angle here. Yeah, so the length of the animations are very different. Really, you need them all to all be the exact same length. So if they're all, because then if they're all the same length, they'll blend into the same point at whichever animation. So the reach will be, so yeah. I'm gonna make notes on this if I can find my notepad. Don't know where it is. There it is. Now I need to find my pen. I'll just use a pencil for now, I guess. I had a really nice pen. So we're making notes. So make notes, people. So we'll call it climbing animation notes. It's my game dev notepad. I put any notes I make about what I do, random crap, just jot it down about different structures or anything like graphy, just jot it down. So, notes we need to take. So, numero uno, first note. Reach animations and theoretically the move animations should be same length. No. Reach animations should be same length. Same length, so that when you're pulling back on this one, you're not blending into an animation that's reaching out on 45. So it's like say we're blending between 45 degree and 135, or 90 degree and 135. If at 0.6 seconds in the whatever 3 seconds into the animation, the character is pulling back on 135, and then if at 0.6 seconds into 90, the character is still reaching out, it's gonna blend to this awkward like thing. So that's why they need to both be in the same, like one Mississippi. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Yes, so that's the first note. Numero dos. Because this is good, this is not. It looks like you see something like, ew, 90 is spot on, so it's 45. I think until I get the new animations, I'm going to do like this one's really good because the animation is the same length. But until I get the new animation, I'm going to... There's still a little bit of a pop back. That was actually absolutely spot on. And the legs are going crazy. It's because I haven't done the. So if you see in the hand trace, I do like a check for the distance. If the distance is within a certain range, you don't change the value because it's still the same point. It's only when the point moves. make sure the distance I'd have is not too high. I've got a 10. I'm probably going to change that to 5, something like that. Don't go too crazy, because we don't want to be too crazy. And we need the same for the feet, really, so that it doesn't do this weird little situation. The feet are also interping, but they're not interping, so why are we doing the interp? Somebody tell me that, please. Thank you. There's no interp value here, so why do I have it there? We do need this minus vector thing. Yeah, different weather types, different day types, nighttime, day, all some like. I think we might have like a video just explaining. I think it would be really good, just like a long 30-minute video where we just explain the entire concept of the game as we figure out. So. We don't have such crazy need a longer idle too, a much longer idle. Left hand is snapping like crazy. I'm doing a bit of a crazy right hand moving left though is really good. Curves in this, I'm gonna redo the curves in that. But I mean the curves I've been working on so far have been just for the reach, and it's a lot better. It's cool that if you like change position quickly. I like it. It's so much. It's like non-determined. This way is non-deterministic. So you could be facing this and then quickly want to do it, and he'll be like, "Oh, wait, hold on." And he'll like adjust himself, and it looks really good. Like there, he was like, "Okay, I want to look right. Now I want to look left. Oh, adjust myself. Oh no. Okay." You know what I mean? It's really cool. It just makes you feel the character feels so much more alive. Okay, I'm not gonna touch this reach anymore. All I need to do now on the reach is clamp the actual values to like the range, because I'm missing some coverage. So that's fine. We have to find. I can't tell you. You have to find out. Let's go back to the beautiful, lovely wall moves. I don't like this move left animation at all. It's very bland. Let's do move right first. I like move right. Less bland. So, right hand. Let's do this curve properly. So it starts to move away. At this point. At this point, you should be at the IK. be at the wall there. So it moves away, there's no IK here. And then now we're moving back towards it to here. So the no IK bit can actually be pretty small. You know, it doesn't have to be super long. Let's check it out. So that's the right hand. Let's go left hand. So left hand, this is always going to look terrible because the way this is, it's always going to be terrible. It's too snappy. So here we start to move away. So we're moving away. At this point we want no IK. Then we're coming back. Then we're like, okay, no IK, no IK. Then we start to move back, like here. It's like you get like a brief second of no IK. And then you're starting to move back already, because like they're at that point now. It's a lot smoother transition. It's not amazing, but it's right. I'm gonna do it so the animations. What I think we need is more like proper, like really like emphasized movements, like. See you later, RR boy. Cheers for jumping in and joining us for the stream. We've been here for quite a while, so catch you soon. This is left foot. So once we start moving away from the previous position, so here we start moving away. Okay, and at this point we no longer care about where that previous position is. So we now want to move away from the previous position. We don't care anymore. Now we're going to start going back to this new position. Starting to head back now, so at this point we're heading back towards the IK. So let's see. This is gonna look terrible. I just know it. I just know it. Left foot's pretty good. Left and right hand are okay. The right hand is being pulled a bit further. Needs a bit more of a gradual return, I think. No, do you know what the problem is a lot of times? The new IK point. It's not picking any up. Because the new IK point, if it does, it goes to the previous. Because if they start off wider and then we do it, it looks better. So you see here. The moving left, the right hand is perfect. Minus that little snap at the end. Yeah, we need less IK on the feet. The feet need to go back to how they were, I think. So the right foot. Take off, take off. At this point we want no IK. So I think when it starts kicking back, we can kick back towards there. also think it's not blending to the best IK point. I think the point at which it wants to blend to is not the best point. So I think this trace needs to be longer. This forward trace. See you later, Skywalker. Cheers for joining, man. Because it has to. Do you know what it is? It's quite bait on this one because it has to move further forward because it's a curved surface, so it's more obvious. If I go on here, right hand is spot on this on that one. Right hand is perfection on that. That was actually pretty good. How can we made that like that smooth? Obviously, I think that we can get it with the curve. Oh, the feet. Let me focus on the feet now. How the feet behave. Oh, there's a bit of a. His feet are smooth though. That last foot is coming across a bit slow. We just need softer curves. I generally just think we just need softer curves. Like, they're all harsh, very straight lines. There's no smoothness at all. I just think, yeah, I think all we need really is just softer curves for all of them. The left, right, up, down, right to side, background, lifted easy. Let's do this. Oh, Jesus, of course this is going to suck. one's actually pretty good. That singular curve is actually pretty good, weirdly enough. Which maybe they all should. That's how the right hand should be too. Just one beautiful curve. When it's at its furthest away point. Because it is a curve, really. So here, that weird. I have no clue what's going on with that. Tell you what, if it wasn't doing that weird shaky thing, it'd actually be alright. I don't know why it's shaking. Too busy looking at the hands. What's the feet doing as well? The feet and all of them are behaving pretty well. It's just the hands really. It's just that right hand that's having an absolute field day. Just going, oh no. I just shut down the exact thing I needed. Damn it. Oh, I closed all my let's go break some. Yeah, this curve ain't big enough. Really, that's the end point. That's what it is. Why are you shaking like that, man? You're going back this way, there's no shaking. I think it's because it's such a wild movement, that right hand, it really moves. Maybe we just always need a little bit of IK all the time. A little bit of IK just to pull it towards that thing so it doesn't ever go too far away. It's still shaking. I don't even know why you're shaking. Like, what is causing you to shake? You're fine, you're absolutely fine, and you get to this point and then you just have a... What? Why are you shaking? What? Oh, Traces, you don't want to work for me today. Let's go on something. Let's go on this. I don't like the animation. Do you know what? I'm not even thinking. Like, they're rotated offset as well, aren't they? Like this slide back doesn't help. This curve just can't achieve a grad. Oh, it's because it's sharp lines. Let's see. Let's try with just 1 point. Let's see if that will help. And this is for the right foot. If it ain't great, that's fine. Because I'm now at the point I'm just testing to see what kind of behavior yields what, so that when I go to redo these animations tomorrow, left foot is perfection. Like, left foot is spot on. No, it's not. It needs more of a movement. Right foot is not. Right foot has no freedom either. So no, it doesn't help doing it like that. pretty alright. The right hand is so good in this animation. So good. Oh, it's like literally amazing. Let me go back to this animation. Let me go to that wall move left. Let's see if we can get that working alright. I'm not going to touch the right hand. So how is the right hand set up? Oh, see? Yeah, really gradual curves, like nice curves. So it has to be, so that's how it should be. Okay, cool. So let's do the left hand on this. That's the point at which I start moving back. Start moving away, start moving back. That's actually good though. That's like much better behavior, no? The left hand isn't glitching out anymore. Moving left actually looks okay. Okay, now we just got to sort out the right hand. Moving, and I know how to do it now. So that's actually okay. Okay. Oh, you go away. Start moving away. Start moving away. Start moving back there. Moving away, we're nowhere near the wall. I start moving back already. Start moving back. Why are you doing this to me? Why do you keep on? Oh. something going on with that. With that right hand trace. I think because the hand moves so far away from the wall. Yeah, now it's not glitching. So it was the trace. I knew it. I knew it. Ah, hold on, yeah. I gotta sort the feet out on that. We're somewhere. I'm gonna get some food in a minute. We're somewhere though. We are somewhere. Feet move terrible in this one. The feet move really well in this one. Ah, sick. Nice, guys. Okay, it's terrible. And I'm actually going to redo everything I've done today. That sounds counterproductive, but I know what I need to do to get it working. I just now need better animations to make it even smoother. And I know the kind of animations that will look best now, like animations that do this rather than come under, because that least affects the trace. So things like that is what I'll be able to know. But I mean, the hand movement on this is just absolutely spot on. That's just spot on. Yeah, you see a little... Oh? I spoke too soon, guys. I have a rotational problem where the character rotates while I move, which is a problem. Well, like based on the camera, which is a problem. So I need to sort that out ASAP. GGP Games. Thanks, man. This guy. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you enjoyed it. It's sad, but I literally have to redo this whole thing because I'm not happy with it. But yeah, lots to change. Lots to change. I also think when I do the rotation of the hand better. Let me just bump that hand trace up a little bit. It seems as though it gets messy whenever it goes back to the previous point. It can't go back to the previous point. Oh no. Yeah, whenever it seems like it gets very messy whenever it whenever it can't go back to where it previously was. So whenever it doesn't hit a trace or something. So like something like this. So like now there's a bit more leeway. So now you're seeing we're not getting any of the weird little things. Yeah, I think that's what it was. There's always trace problems, it seemed. I think the rapid movement seemed to be a problem with what the thing was hitting in that IK point. right leg has a problem. Well, I got to sort out the whole, right leg especially, and move left has been a problem this whole day. Let's see if we figure this out. Yeah, I can tell already. That just doesn't look right. That just doesn't look. See, that doesn't. That's also never a good sign. Never a good sign when you see something like that. Minus 0. That's never what you're gonna see. So what is this? Is right foot. So let's see here. This animation isn't very good because it's more so like the character shifts. There's not like a you need like what. So this is what I mean. Like what looks good is when each limb is doing a distinct movement. Like that way you can really like blend the things in. Like that why it looks good because each leg does its own separate distinct movement. This one they're all a bit too, it's all like what is the right leg really doing? Like, it doesn't even look like it's planting a foot. So I think the loop itself, like if we loop this, like that's actually what's happening. It's like really that is what's happening. So I mean I can get rid of one of these control points as well, to be honest. I think at least. I think let's keep IK going for longer in the animation. It's like there. Move away, move away. What is this? Wow. Me too. Yeah. No, it's lovely. It's just you start to see behavior that you want to see, and it's like, okay, yeah, you're starting to act properly. Yeah, I think the animation is the problem, really. Like the leg is moving, the animation is the problem. Bear in mind, guys, I've done no IK rig configuration either, and that's gonna really help the movement feel good because it'll limit bones to move in certain ways. So might pull the pelvis up and down, like if it's the down movement, it'll pull it like that. So if it goes like this, it'll pull the pelvis forward. So there's less, so there's a lot of configuration that's gonna be needed throughout the entire process. But there's a bit of a snap there. That's in the right foot. But the hands behave how I'd like them to behave. Yeah, the moving right, that's so good, the crossover. So this is one thing that's also pretty cool. When you use IK, the behavior becomes a bit non-deterministic depending on how you are in the animation. So I don't know if you saw at one point he went like this, it crossed over. Like now the idle now is different. It's different every time depending on where you stop. So I can move out and have or I can move in and have a close idle, or I can move out and my idle's like that. Which is awesome. Like that's like this is the kind of thing you want to see. So if I do it here and I stop at that point, his feet will be wider. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna check this in. I'm gonna take a break. My brain's a bit full. Yeah. But we got reaching. It's working. It's working, and a lot of people would probably accept this kind of system. But this is not even 10% of what I want it to be. So we've got a lot of changes, primarily animation based, and that's very boring. I'm just gonna be trimming and editing and changing up animations. No one wants to see that. You see this. So I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna take a bit of a break. This has been a 3 hour. This is the second one today. I'll do another one today. We'll do a three stream day. But yeah, we're better than when we were before. And you know, he moves on all the surfaces. The IK is there. We just need to now make it so that the animation and the IK are married up, and it looks super real and super perfect. But it's there. We've got the bones in it. But it's there. Cool. Alright, guys. I'm gonna do that. Sweet. I shall catch you guys later. I'll be streaming again later, so if you guys are around, check it out. If you want to know when I'm streaming, you just got to press the notification thing. It should tell you when I'm streaming or not. So, sweet guys. Catch you in a bit. Let's check your infos actually. GitHub is everything. Thanks, Alfie. Thanks for joining in, man. See you soon. Oh, hold on. You should never do that, my people. You should never try and check in while this is open. Very bad idea. I have changes to these? Do I have changes to? Wait, what? I don't have any changes then. What is this on about? Very weird behavior, that. Very weird behavior.